Well, it's October 15th, and we got, oh, what is this? 24 rows done, looks like. Just opened up the field. Got the mighty John Deere on back. But we've been at it for probably an hour and a half or thereabouts. Corn's coming out pretty good. Yield's doing very well. Best what I can calculate out is we're running that 220, 225, which is pretty good for this ground. Up on top of this hill, and it's not really much of a hill, but it gets pretty light. Then way over there and down in there, it gets pretty dark, but for the light sandy ground right next to the road ditch here, it's pretty good. Moisture's been anywhere from 16 and a half all the way up to 18 and a half. I'm gonna run it through the bin dryer. I really don't want to, but I want it to keep. What we're having, I'll run over there real quick. What we're having issues this year with is sprouting in the actual husk. That ear right there has got water in the bottom of it, I guarantee it, and it's starting to grow. What the problem with that is really you can have a lot of issues as far as moisture content, and it'll try and grow in the bin. So what we're doing is, this is normally not what we do, but we started over here this year. Normally we start at home. Seem to have a little bit, you always have them small morning bugs that you always have to work out. But since this field was starting to basically grow and double crop in a sense, we decided we'd better get our asses over here and do it to it. But what we got on the back of the 5288, it's a 1210 John Deere. We extended the auger here about 10 years ago. We got the slide gate, which none of them came with factory. The problem with the factory way was they never shut the corn off to the auger, and what the really big issue was, you'd shear the shear pins off in the PTO, or the chain would break, or I mean there's a whole bunch of stuff that's right underneath that cover that is under there, and it's like, God, do you, don't you? So we decided we better put a slide out so it shuts the corn off. We did that. Works really well. I never took any big pictures of it before I got into it, and I wished I would have. We put the roll tarp on. We had an old grain truck that we took it off of, and we got the slope that never came factory. It was just an open top. The reason that we put the extended auger on the top was we had a high-sided grain trailer years ago, and it just never worked out for the best. That we couldn't really use it for what we wanted it to. I better wait here for him. We never could use it for what we wanted it to unload into that hopper, so we're like, we got to extend this thing out. Really isn't pretty, but it does the job. And the reason for the black tape on the auger there, that looks like hell, up there we got a light, never came factory, and we also got a cab cam, and I'll show you that here. So that's our cab cam. I'll swing the auger up for you. And the reason we did this is because you can never see in top of the wagon on the back side, and it's like, God, how are we gonna fix this? So that auger sticks up quite a bit higher than factory, because the factory is just basically, in a sense, about right there, and you can't really judge that, but it's about 12 foot off the ground. Now it's setting about 16, and that cab cam has really come into a very nice play, that I don't have to sit there and hop out of the door, go hop up, look at the wagon, look at the truck, trailer, whatever we're loading into, and make sure that we've got enough on the both sides and I'm hitting it in the center. It helped out a lot. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to comment. We're running a 5288 front wheel assist, factory front wheel assist. This tractor's probably running that 185, 200 horse, somewhere in that range. Been running in medium 3-4. keeping up with the combine. We stuck a wagon, and you can't see it, but right over there we stuck a wagon into the right next along the ditch because we didn't have the cart over here yet, and we should have never came, but we had to get the combine unloaded, and I didn't want them to go down the half-mile rows that we got and unload, so I'm like, oh, I'll just pull the wagon up. Yeah, I should have never done that. But we got it out relatively easy. We unhooked the grain cart from the 52 and did her tour and all that good stuff. But as you can see, we've been running the grain cart down the gravel road, and it's not muddy, it's just tacky, and you can kind of see it there on that tire, a little bit on that tire. It's not mud, it's just a tack. But anyways, hope everybody has a good, safe harvest, and I'll be posting more later of doing beans and stuff. And the reason that we're doing corn right now is because we've been in basically a monsoon of rain for the last, I don't know, 3 weeks. Normally we start October 1st, and we haven't been able to, and like I said, it's the 15th of October and we're doing corn. It's totally backwards from the normal, so we decided we better get this out because it was starting to grow, and figured what the hey, we're gonna screw up the neighbors, and the neighbors came in and combined theirs last night. So they were on a 12-row head and a class 9 combine and 4 semis and 1,500 bushel. It's either a 13 or a 1,500 bushel grain cart. So they buzzed that out pretty dang quick yesterday and last night. So, well, over and out from northeast Iowa. See ya.